Hey folks, this is Chris from the Fig Grove. It is September 29th, 2025. We're into a 4-day stretch of rain. Today's the first day. Still haven't had that much rain all summer. This is my white Madeira #1, and what you'll see here on this tree, lots and lots of small green figs. This is a fig that stays green when it ripens, and when it swells, it looks like that. It gets a little yellow. So there's one that's swelling. And there's another one that's swelling. So this is a late variety, and I put it in ground hoping to get breba from the tree, and it's never given me any breba. In all likelihood, this tree will have to come out. I may grow it back and get it back into a 15-gallon because it's a wonderful, wonderful fig. We just don't have a long enough season for these lates to ripen properly, and when they do ripen, you won't get the whole crop, and it'll ripen in the month of October when it's going to be cold and wet. You'll have a few good days, but your chances of getting really great figs really diminish. So that's why I've been saying from day one, don't put late varieties in ground in the Willamette Valley Zone 8B because there's just not enough season for them. And if you've had ripened some figs this year that are notorious lates, and you've been doing a great job ripening them in pots, well, join the club. I've been doing the same thing. Those lates, if they were out here in the orchard, would be doing what white Madeira #1 is doing. There'd be a few exceptions to the rule, but in generally they wouldn't be ripening that well at all. So this is my crows, and you can see I just picked it today, and we've loaded up the dehydrator, and there's a few figs left on it. And we have a little window coming up and after that 4-day rain where I can probably get the last of these. So this is going to be an unusual year. I'm going to ripen the whole crop of all of my Etnas. Let's go up to the mother tree, which started ripening a little bit after the baby, and it's got some figs, quite a few more, that are going to ripen. And hopefully 5 days from now and 6 and 7 days from now, we're going to get some 70s and sun, and these will finish off and be okay. Oh, there's one I missed this morning when I was picking for the dehydrator. There's a little crows. Nice little fig. Okay, we're just going to go down. We're going to buzz through trees. This is that problem tree that I have, Tia Pena. And it looks so yellow, and people have been telling me all these things that I can do to fix it. And the reason I can't fix it is this. See that orange? See that cracking? This tree has issues, and it needs to come out. Now, I could leave that little sucker, and I may. If I leave that little sucker, it could come back, and it may be a fine tree. I may leave that. And we're going to go over to a tree that has really blessed me with figs. Today I picked a big plateful of Ischia Black. So Ischia Black is not an early, it's not early mid-season, it's straight mid-season. And look what's happening this year. I've got 3 left on the tree. I've picked the rest of the tree. Now I did a little trick with this one. It puts out tons and tons of figs and keeps putting out figs. So it had a lot of small green figs. And I came through probably 2 weeks ago, and I picked all the small green figs off. I think that's helped ripen the rest of the tree. So that's pretty cool. So here's another late variety. Now this one is not doing what I expect. This is Italian 258. Nice tree. Only been in ground 1 winter. Look at that. That's a soft Italian 258, almost ready to pick from an in-ground tree. This one's breaking the rules. I don't know why it's breaking the rules, but this has been one of those really special trees that has just grown really, really well. Isn't that pretty? Look at the raindrops on that with like a little bit of a stripe. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There's a couple more. There's another one. Beautiful. So I might ripen some Italian 258 main crop in ground, and it's a late. So, sometimes rules were made to be broken. And that's the rule that's being broken. I'm trying to just take you to things that are unusual that I'm really pleased with. Okay, Fico Seco made the second best Breba for me this year. And just dark sugars and caramel and delicious. And it put on several Maine, and it is really, really strange on how it ripens the Maine. One here, one there, a really long ripening period. One there, one there. I had some that had gone past due because I didn't get to them. And then I have one today that looked really good, and it ended up in jam. I really am not a big fan of that main crop so far on my tree. It's not impressing me. And this is De Therese Esplet. Started figs really, really late, and it's got a couple ripe ones in there. I think my neighbor came over and grabbed these, which is okay because I have given her permission to pick. Yeah, there's one right there. So these will come on. Now, I think in a normal year, these would come on earlier. Maybe it wasn't my neighbor. Maybe it was a bird. So, sorry, neighbor. I shouldn't accuse you of fig mischief because I don't think you did. Okay, let's go look at Italian 376. Another one that people have said the Maine is late. Okay, and I have two that are coming on. So maybe in a year like this year, where we're around 2 weeks ahead, 1 to 2 weeks ahead of a normal schedule, maybe in a year like this, I'll get some Italian 376, and maybe going forward, I'll get quite a few every year. We don't know because not many people have older trees in ground. And this isn't, it's not a super old tree. Let's see if I can see my tag on it. I don't remember when this was rooted. Okay, this was a gift from my buddy Eric in 2022. So it probably was started in 2021. So it's not a young tree. It's got a little bit of age to it. Great Breba. Don't know about the pink crop. We're learning about that. And this, I think I saw one on Beet Ramon. Look at this. Main crop on Beet Ramon. Once again, we just don't know. It hasn't been in ground long enough. And this is an unusual year that's super warm and way ahead of schedule. So will it normally ripen any Maine? I just don't know. That's what takes so much patience when you're growing and you're growing in an area and you're growing varieties that really aren't tested for that area. You have to be patient. You can't say, oh, this is going to ripen or this ripens in ground. I've heard people saying, oh yeah, yellow long neck, it ripens in ground. Yes, it does. I had it in ground and it ripened a few, but it didn't ripen the whole crop, and it didn't early enough. And when they come on in October, when it's wet, those big figs, those of you that grow in areas with big figs that are wet know what I'm talking about. Yuck. Let's see if we can get in there, get a photo on this. This is being difficult. Camera shy. That's Blava Flor. Another one I've never tasted the fig. Ooh, it's getting soft. Ah, should I pick it? Should I wait? I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I should pick it or not. So Blava Flor, first time it's ever given me any figs. Look at that. Soft, but not soft at the neck. So it's not the way I usually pick them. Ah, what the heck. This isn't when I usually pick figs, but we're gonna look at it. Yeah. Okay, first of all, this is just an experiment. I knew this wasn't ready. See that white stuff in that neck? That's latex. A sure sign that a fig isn't ripened. You see the washed out white look? I've eaten enough figs to know. No, thank you. That's not ripened. I was just hoping I could show you one. I still have 3 that are colored, fully colored on the tree. We'll see how they handle the super cold, wet temperatures. Anyways, that's just what I wanted to go over. Just a couple of figs. I wanted you to see my Italian 376 and see that I will ripen some this year. And fortunately, these are coloring, but they're not soft, which means if I have 4 wet days, that really shouldn't affect these figs if we have a week after those 4 days where it's nice and dry. And I think that's what we're looking at. So I want to ripen this and I want to take some images. So my tree works its way back to Harvey. So I'm pretty sure I've got the right one. And my Bravas have looked true to type as well. What a day. Beautiful day. It's nice to have some moisture after it's been dry for so long. This is my De Therese Esplet. That's a pretty shape for an in-ground tree. I can hear the apples falling off the tree. I need to get over there with a shovel and take some more down for the deer. Oh yeah, I forgot one. And we're just walking in that direction. Vincenzo. I've never ripened Vincenzo main crop from an in-ground tree. Look at what we got going on here. Swell, swell, swell. 4 swelling right there. 2 swelling. 1 actually red. So I had the Brava off this for the first time this year. Just incredible. Just incredible. So these are all hard. So the 4 rainy days in all likelihood won't affect these. And that long dry period afterwards with the 70s, I might ripen some Vincenzo main crop. So it's all good. It's all good from the fig grove. Okay, take care. Hope you enjoyed this little update. I ended it with a little bit of peace, and I hope you're having a lot of peace in your life right now. And if you're not, I hope the turbulence ceases immediately. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.